And we are back to taking attendance here now that we're in the challenge. So good job, everybody, for joining us this morning. This morning's ab circuit is an every minute on the minute. And we just kind of alternate between 40 and 30 seconds. So first one is going to be 40 seconds of alternating tripod transition. So we start in that bear crawl position. So we start here, then we're just reaching out to one side. So you bring your foot under and across your midline and out to the side, go back to the bear crawl position, reach that leg under you. So we're just going side to side here. Okay, so that's the alternating tripod transition. You're always going to be picking up opposites there, right? So if you feel like it's a total balancing act, right, and then you might end up on the same side. Like if you feel like it's really hard to balance, okay, but what should happen is as you reach one leg under, your other hand should be picking up, right? So we'll just reach from side to side there or alternate side to side. So we got 40 seconds there, 30 seconds of mountain climber. So we're in that push-up position. We're marching or running your knees up under you, alternating sides there. And then 40 seconds of side planks. So we're on side, we'll switch at 20 seconds. And then we finish up with plank jacks, which Evan keeps putting on there, but I do not like. So I'm not going to do them. And so if you want to do the plank jacks, it's just tapping those. It's like jumping feet out to the side. So right, we're here, feet together, jump out. Okay, jumping out and in, keeping everything else nice and solid. Right, so I'm going to modify that. And I'm going to tap out here, tap out here. Okay, so I'm just tapping one leg out at a time. All right, I guess my long body does not deal well with the bouncing around the midsection. So, all right, let's finish up a roll really quickly. We've got really 20 minutes of work. Let's take 30 more seconds to finish up your roll if you haven't gotten to your hips yet. We'll spend some time there. Remember, this warm-up roll is just a good time to give everything a once-over, especially for the morning workout. $15 more seconds to finish up. Okay. Good. Let's grab a spot on the floor. We're going to push your heels up towards the ceiling. So this time, if you can, we'll go hands free. If you need a hold on one of those legs, hold on to the back of your leg. But we're just going to keep everything nice and solid, lower down a heel, tap to the floor and come back up. And we'll alternate sides. Just lowering those legs nice and straight. Keeping those heels pushed away from you. Should get a little bit of a hamstring stretch at the top. But let's try to touch the back of your entire leg to the floor as you drop it down. And good. All right, let's sit up. You're going to sit up, bring one leg across in front of you. All right, so I brought my right leg in. I'm going to wrap my left elbow around it. We're just sitting nice and tall. Not doing a lot of rotating here. We want to try to face forward. But we're bringing that knee in, giving it a hug. Should feel a stretch on the outside of your hip. Sit up as tall as you can with this one. And good. Switch sides. Cross that leg over. Wrap your elbow around. Give it a squeeze. And good. All right, let's come up to all fours, one leg out to the side. Getting a stretch on the inside of your leg. Here we can rock back and forth here. So pushing those hips forward, back. And let's switch sides. Working that second side back and forth. All right, our rotation today. Let's go to all fours. The roller will be next to you. And you're gonna put the back of your opposite hand on there. So reach your right hand over to your left. Put the back of your hand on that roller. Then we're rotating your shoulders, pushing it away, and coming back up. So from square to the ground, you're gonna keep both arms straight. You move the roller by rotating your shoulders or rotating your upper back. You reach through. Inhale as you're square to the floor. Exhale as you're pushing that roller away. And good, let's go to the other side. Remember, the goal here is not to get your shoulder down to the floor. We want to keep both arms straight. Just want to get that rotation. And good, let's put that roller in front of you. So from here, we're going to put your thumbs up towards the sky. Your pinky fingers will go on the roller in this kind of close to all fours position. Then you're going to push that roller away and sit your butt back at the same time. So you're reaching out as far as we can, elbows up to the ceiling. And you can stay down there in the stretch, or we can do the reps. Should be a little bit of a lat stretch here. And good, let's come on up to standing. All right, getting into some lunges here. We're gonna lunge backwards with rotation over your front leg. All right, so we're just gonna step backwards and then turn those shoulders, rotate as much as you can into your forward leg. Stepping back, rotating into that forward leg. We'll stick with the same side here. Let's go to the other side. It's a good chance to get your balance dialed in. A little bit of a warm for the legs. And good to go. Okay, no equipment needed today. What we've got is every minute on the minute. It's basically a countdown from 20. We've got 4 exercises. We're gonna do them 5 times, right? So for a total of 20 minutes. I'll call out halfways and everything so that we know when to switch if needed. So we'll get ready to get started here in about 10 seconds. Starting off with that alternating tripod transition. So we're starting off in the bear crawl position and we'll work side to side. We got 40 seconds of that. Okay. All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So bear crawl position, reaching that leg under and across, reach all the way out, try to get it parallel to the floor. And we want your belly button to face the ceiling. Halfway there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Mountain climbers are next. So be in that push-up position. You decide how fast your knees are coming up under you. Can be just a walk. Ready, and go, 30 seconds. Trying to keep everything else relatively stable. So your butt shouldn't be bumping up and down here. Okay, maybe you move forward and backward a little bit, but we shouldn't be going up and down. 10 seconds left. Three seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good, we got 30 seconds to rest. And then a 40-second side plank, 20 seconds each side. So with this 30-second rest time, you can go pretty hard on the mountain climbers and the plank jacks. Those are both 30 seconds. All right, side plank starting in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 20 seconds each side. The standard would be both legs straight. If you need to, we can bend the bottom knee. And if we need to do more, then we can bend both knees. All right, switching to the other side, just roll it right over. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, the plank jacks are next. So you're either jumping or stepping your feet out to the side. If you're jumping, you'll go both at a time. If you're stepping out, you'll do one at a time. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and here we go. In that nice strong push-up position, hopping or tapping those feet out to the side. Check in, make sure you're not looking back at your feet. We want to be looking at the floor right in front of your hands. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. That's round 1. 4 rounds to go. All right, back up to the top. The tripod transition, starting in 10 seconds. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Always alternating at that bear crawl position, so we stop in the middle. Halfway there. Remember, we're always trying to turn all the way up so that your belly button faces the ceiling and that leg can get parallel to the ground. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Mountain climbers are next. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Halfway. Sit, stick with it. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we got a full 30 seconds to rest. Then we're into side planks. All right, starting off in 5, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. If we need a little bit more than the standard side plank, we can raise that top leg so it just floats in the air. 10 seconds left on this side. 3, 2, 1, and roll it over. Nice and long from your heels through the top of your head. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, plank jacks are next. Starting in 10 seconds. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Halfway there. Make sure your hands stay under your chest and not out in front of you. If your hands are out in front of you, you'll find your feet slipping backwards. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. All right, that's round 2. Tripod transition coming up in 10 seconds. Alternating sides, starting from that bear crawl. Ready, and go. As you roll over, your planted leg, the leg that's on the floor, should roll over to be all the way on the floor. So don't leave your heel floating up in the air. Okay, get your whole foot on the floor so you have more balance. And that means you're moving, you're rolling all the way over with it, which is what we want. So after you turn from the bear crawl, try to get that heel down to the floor. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Mountain climbers are next. All right, starting in 5 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Again, making sure those hands are under you, not out in front. Halfway. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, 40 seconds of side planks coming up. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Good job, we're halfway there on this side. If it helps, think about pointing those fingertips up at the ceiling. All right, we don't want that top shoulder to roll forward. And roll it over, switch sides. Halfway there, 10 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. So on these plank jacks, if you're noticing like wrists getting sore at all, just realize there's a lot of stuff where your wrists are flexed. You can do these plank jacks from your elbows. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So you can do these from more of a plank position rather than a push-up position. Actually makes them quite a bit tougher. Halfway there. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, that's round 3. Five seconds, back up to the top for the transition. 2, 1, here we go. Halfway there. All right, 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Mountain climbers are next. All right, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Halfway. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, guys. Side planks are next. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, remember how to go up and down with these. Make it easier by bending your knees. Make it harder by lifting your top leg. 2 seconds. 1, switch sides. Ten seconds left on this side. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Plank jacks are next. Starting in 3 seconds, 2, 1. Here we go, wrapping up round 4. Whether you're in a plank position or a push-up position, try to keep that tailbone tucked, belly button pulled up towards your chin. Three seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, taking our 30 seconds rest. Getting into the final round. All right, tripod transition for the last time. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Here we go. Try to keep those hips low as you switch sides. 15 seconds left. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Mountain climbers are next. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Keeping those shoulders shifted forward. Halfway. 10 seconds left, guys. Come on. 5, 2, 1, and rest. Side planks are next. This is the last one, so feel free to challenge yourself if it works for you. Okay, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Get that top shoulder pulled back. Make sure hips are pressed forward. A lot of times your butt ends up sticking out the back. Make sure we're pressed forward here. 3 seconds. 2, 1, switch sides. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, wrapping up with the plank jacks or the tap out, whichever one you're choosing. Two, one, and here we go. In that plank or push-up position, hopping or tapping feet out to the side. Halfway there. Make sure eyes are forward, or eyes should be right around where your hands are. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good job, guys. Let me get names here. Man, writing down names makes me feel like it's a year ago. Amy, Kelly, Ted, Steve.
You get extra points for Zoom sessions?
I wouldn't say extra points, but you get a point, which works out pretty well for me because I've got a bracket spot. So I'm guaranteed to work out every day. Probably won't take advantage of that, but by the way, this whole pandemic, I've been writing down every workout here in my trusty notebook and all of that. So thinking about auctioning this off once this all clears up.
Is there a lot of drops of sweat on it?
Chicken, yeah, exactly. It's water damage. All right. You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Brian.
Start this week. You see ya. Thank you.